Let's continue. So we already npm run client, and as you can see, we have the email, the name, the token, and the ID from the previous user that we registered. So if we click here on this button, we cannot register another one. So we cannot log in yet, but as you can see, when we are here in the application, so I use Ctrl+Shift+I. So I am in the application, in local storage I have this. If you go also to the Redux, we are gonna see the in our auth state we're gonna have the user. Okay, so we have that. Now we're gonna need a logout button so we can log out. Okay, so we're gonna go into the close this one, and we're gonna go into the register. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way here in the tab, and we're gonna bring a couple of things. So we need to access the state to get the user. So to do that, we can go maybe let me see. Okay, so we already have it. I already have the use selector. Okay, so the use selector is already here. We also have the use dispatch, and this has to be from the no, we are in the register. Okay, and this is the header. Okay, so no, we need to go outside of we need to go into the pages. So we are in the front end, we need to go into the header. So we are not gonna go into the register, we're gonna go into the components. Okay, so here in the components we're gonna import. Okay, so and we're gonna do a from let me see if I can do a use selector. Okay, use selector now, and this one we're gonna bring it from the React Redux. Okay, so one way to do it, we can just from let me see, we are in the component, so we are just React Redux. Let me see, and we need to use the use selector, so it's going to be use selector, and as well as the let me see, use selector, and as well as the use this patch, like that. So let me see, we're gonna bring it from React, yeah, React Redux. Okay, so we can just leave it like that. So we have the use selector as well as the use dispatch for now, and we need to bring in the logout function. So we are gonna import logout. Let me see, we're gonna go here, it's gonna be import we put it like that. We need to go right here, we need to import, and this one is gonna be the yeah, it's gonna be the logout. Yeah, the logout, we're gonna import the logout that we just created. This one is gonna be, let me see, from, we need to go to features and auth, and then auth slice, and we might as well bring, no, we need to bring in the reset as well. Okay, so we need to bring also link and use navigate. Okay, so we need to go right here, so import, and we need to, let me see, it's gonna be from single quotes, and it's gonna be React routed down. So React, what is React routed down? Okay, and we need the link, and okay, uppercase letter L, and we need the use navigation. So use navigate, not use navigation. Okay, so we have the logout function, the reset function, and now in the header, so we need, okay, we have the set of parentheses, and just before the, let me see, just before the return, we need to have this navigate. So we're gonna initialize it navigate. So const navigate, and we're gonna set it to use navigate. So we're gonna have use navigate like that, and if Visual Studio Code does it for you, just make sure that you put in the parentheses, the set of parentheses. Okay, so it's gonna be the same. So const dispatch and then use dispatch. So mine, it doesn't automatically add the set of parentheses, but just add it. Okay, so we have the navigate, the dispatch, and we need to get the user. Okay, so one way to do it is we're gonna have the const, and we are gonna, from the use selector, so we're gonna have the use selector, we are gonna get in the user. Okay, like that. So we have the navigate, the dispatch, and we're getting the user. Oops, I forgot. So make sure that you add the set of parentheses. Let me see. Well, we only it's an error for now, but we only have one state, the auth state. So here in this parentheses of the use selector, we are gonna have an error function. So here we're gonna have like that, curly braces here. So we are gonna have in the state, no, just like that, the state, and here, well, not curly braces, but just we're gonna have in the state, and just gonna be auth, because that's the only state that we're using right now. So we have the use selector state. Yeah, that's fine. So here we're gonna have, okay, we have one list item, two list items. Okay, so under this UL, we are gonna have our curly brace. So we're gonna have, let me put it like that. So we're gonna have a user, and then the ternary operator. So we're gonna use the if user, then we're gonna show something, then just something else. Okay, so we have that. So now, so here we are gonna have one fragment, so it has to be inside one fragment. So pretty much it's kind of like we gonna put two list items, so we have to put these two list items inside of this one, inside of angle brackets. Okay, like that. Let me see. So it has to be only one element. So let me see if I did it correctly. Yeah, it's fine. And we can even put it like this and show it like that. Yeah, that's fine so far. So we have these, let me move this one a little bit here. Yeah, so we have one list item, two list items, and yeah, this is where it ends and this is where it begins. So this is just one element. So here in the first parentheses, we just need one list item, but we are not gonna cut it this time. We're just gonna paste it, and we can just copy like that. So we can so this list item is just one element. That is the reason we don't put it inside of the angle brackets. Let me see. So we have list items. So here we have the login. Okay, that's fine. And this is gonna be the logout. So we can, if we save it, let me see how it's looking. Yeah, it's throwing us that error, but this is gonna be our logout. So this has to be the FA sign out also. FA sign, let me put sign, yeah, there's one sign out alt logout, obviously. Let me see. Here we just don't need a link. What we need here is so here we have a link, but what we are gonna one is gonna be a button. Okay, so we can just delete this one and put in a button like that. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, we can just have this button right here. Okay, so we need to get rid of this link as well. Let me see. Let me put it right here. Okay, so we're gonna have this button. The logout, the FA sign out, all has to be inside of this button. So let me cut the end part and just put it right here like that. Okay, so we only have the F sign out logout inside of this button. Okay, and this one, the button, so it's gonna be on click. Yeah, on click, that's fine. And it's just gonna be logout here inside of the, on logout. So it's gonna be on log out like that. So let me see, we have the button on click and then on logout. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, let me see. Yeah, obviously we're gonna get an error so far, but we need to go still here in the header. So we're gonna go below of the user, and here we need to declare it. So we have the const on logout, so it's gonna be const, and it's gonna be on, yeah, const on logout, and we're gonna set it to an error function like that. Curly braces here, and let me move like that. Oops, what happened? Okay, so we have the unlogout, we have the error function, and now inside of the curly braces we're gonna have the dispatch. So we're gonna dispatch it. So dispatch, and we're gonna have in the logout. So we're gonna have in the logout, we're gonna open parentheses. Okay, we're gonna dispatch the logout, and yeah, we can put it like, I'm gonna copy and paste it. So copy here, and this one is not gonna be it has to be just the reset. So we're gonna dispatch the logout as well as the reset, and also we're gonna navigate back to the, yeah, so we're gonna navigate back to the localhost 3000, or in my case, just let me see, nothing yet, to the root. Okay, so let's save it for now. Let me see. Okay, so let me see something right now. Oops, if I run client, so let me see if I'm missing something here. Let's delete this part. Close it. Yeah, header, blah blah blah. Identifier, import link, use select. Okay, use select or use dispatch. Link, use navigate. Yeah, that's fine. We can just leave it like that for now. And for these errors to disappear, we're gonna go into the auth slice. So we can close this one. And our auth slice now, yeah, I am already in the auth slice. We need to go into the ExtraReducer, so we're gonna go right here. Yeah, we need to create an add case for our logout. And okay, so we can just go right here and just add a case. Let me see, it's gonna be, yeah, add case, and pretty much we're gonna do the same. So we're gonna add a case, we're gonna have a logout, yeah, that's one fulfill. So logout.fulfilled. Let me see. We're gonna have a second argument, a function that taking the state, okay, and then this is gonna take the state. Let me see, state. Now let me see. In this case, we're gonna have curly braces, and yeah, this time is gonna take in the state that user, and we're gonna set it to, let me see, so we're gonna have the state that user, yeah, we're gonna set it to null. Okay, so let's try it out. And let me see an error. Okay, so if I go right here, I have links. So yes, I have two links, so I can delete this one, or I can just go right here, save it, and Webpack compiled successfully. So make sure that you don't have a repetition. Okay, I've duplicated. Okay, so now as you can see, we have our button, and I'm using 200%. So right now 100% is just looking like that. So I'm just making bigger here, and as you can see, we have the email, the name, the token. I'm using the application from the local host, and if I go into the Redux, okay, I'm gonna go into my auth state, the user, and I'm gonna have this Honda email. So let's see, let's log out. Okay, so pending rejected, and let's see, state pending rejected. Let's log out, reset. Okay, so don't forget to, in the auth service, to just put in the logout, the function. And now let me see, so successfully, and now let's click on logout to see if it works. Okay, logout, and now it has fulfilled, as you can see. So if we go into the auth, it no longer appears our information. Before it was the Honda, and if we go into the application, so nothing is happening. So as you can see, and it sends us to the localhost 3000. So we have the best bikes, login and register. So you are able to register a new, I don't know, let me see, enter email. Let's do it again. 1 2 3 4, and here 1 2 3 4. So submit, and okay, request. Let me see, request. Oops. Yeah, let me go into the Redux, and let me see what we have. Yeah, okay, so we have the hand, as you can see. We have the ID, the email, all the stuff, the token, and now we have the logout. So let's log out. So if I click it, as you can see, pending, reset, and fulfill. So we have completed, we have eliminated the user, okay, from the local storage. So yeah, pretty much is working.